and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We did one of these for was it the Fiesta Bowl? Yes, the Fiesta Bowl, Boise State, Penn State. Then we had the Wednesday night show, the regular show. But I am solo tonight. Somebody might be joining me. I'm not really sure if one of the boys is up. I sent them the link, but that's okay. So this has been incredible. This has just been incredible. Notre Dame saves the college football world, rids the SEC of the playoff, and they're like, "Oh, Texas, they're an SEC. They haven't even been a member for a full year yet. They haven't even paid their yearly dues, just like you would for your. They haven't even been able to renew their dues. So technically, they are not allowed to. When you sign up for when you do a job, and you have to wait a year before you can ask off for PTO. So Texas can't even ask off for PTO. Don't give me that. Now, currently, the Gator Bowl is going on, and Lane Kiffin is ranting and raving and hooting and hollering all over the TV about playing the SEC. Or playing the ACC. So whatever. But, ladies and gentlemen, Notre Dame, what a game. What a game. Now, this was, if you do bet, should bet the under, obviously, because we had a backup quarterback for Georgia. They scored 10 points. And it was looking like it was going to be, 6-3 at the half. And then we had all HE double hockey sticks break loose at the half. I mean, there was all kinds of storylines in this game, right? Obviously, the backup quarterback. We're going to get to some of the fun. I want to get through the actual game so we can get. Oh, B. McCormick, what's up, dude? Yes, I know you're here. Always here. Always here. So we're gonna get to all the game, dude. But Notre Dame wins 23-10. There's all kinds of storylines. We got the dude who's now viral. Unfortunately, his face. That dude might not ever be allowed into a bar again in Athens. That Parker Jones dude. There's other stuff going on about Snapchat or I don't know. I'm too old for all that stuff. But yes, dude. Yes, always here. We love you, B. McCormick. You're a goat, honorary goat. But yeah. So you had that. You had Carson Beck on the sideline with absolutely zero hat swag, none whatsoever. I've got a picture of that. But people have been eviscerating that guy, and ESPN was showing that Parker Jones dude like he cost him that, like it was his fault. I mean, it was a dumb play, like stupid. Like who was it? Was it Woody Hayes that used to do that? Mike Tomlin's done it. So add him to is he on the Mount Rushmore of tackling people on the sideline? People are saying he might be on the Mount. That's what we should do. Bartman, whatever that guy is, the guy from the Cubs, vindicated by Parker Jones. But anyway, so we had that. We had Carson Wentz. We had Riley Leonard's post game. Not a hat guy. We're going to pull up some stuff here in a few minutes where we were just having a ball with the SEC stuff. They all, talking their talk. We're hypothetically strength of schedule this. Georgia had the number one strength of schedule, this and that. All that good stuff. SEC puffing their chests out. Should have had all our teams in. Alabama's losing. Michigan's losing. Ole Miss making a statement. But who cares? So you can go 1 for 6 on the teams that should have gotten in with all your 3 losses. Good for you. But anyways, Notre Dame 23, Georgia 10. Nothing in the first quarter. So, but you kind of expected that, right? Like we kind of expecting that. Scoring plays, like if you go down to the first quarter, there's nothing. We had to wait until Georgia. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, we got some good stuff on the memes. You just wait, B. McCormick. You just wait. I want to get through this fun. I want to get through the game so we can actually get to the fun stuff. Anyways, Georgia gets on the board. That dude's a baller for Georgia, that kicker. So he goes 3-3, 3-3, 6-3. Jeter. Shout out to that kicker, dude. The kicker for Notre Dame apparently having a rough year. Had a groin injury. He's actually from Salisbury, which is not very far from where I'm from in North Carolina. I don't know who his dad is, but his dad's a chiropractor. They said that about 16 times on the broadcast. There was a lot of shots in the crowd to on the and I also hit a nice parlay. I hit a 4-legger parlay in this game, just FYI. I can't remember. I'm not going to pull it up because it's not that important. Yes, the book is here. That's what I'm talking about, B. McCormick. Um, so Jeter's dad's a chiropractor, the kicker for Notre Dame. I don't know if you heard that, but they said about 40 times during the broadcast, and they showed about 40 times talking about his groin and getting him aligned and all that stuff. And I'm a physical therapist, so chiropractors are fine. I have no problem with chiropractors. But anyways, so we had that 6-3, and you're like, okay, here we go. 43 seconds left in the half. What does Georgia do? Georgia is the worst, quite possibly, the worst halftime, at least playoff halftime, postseason halftime team in America. They try to get in the what game was that? Was it against Texas where they got Carson Beck's arm wrecked? Yes, at the end of the half, busted up his UCL, and then there goes that. They still won the game. So, and then they come back in this half, the end of this half, and old what's-his-face, Gunner, gets strip sacked. Notre Dame scores the next play. Boom. We got a touchdown. 33 seconds left. Riley Leonard. Tell him about it, dude. So we went from having a 6-3 game to 13. And then Notre Dame gets the ball. 15 kickoff to the house. So we had 17 points in a matter of in 54 seconds. That's what that was. 17 points. So it was in even haters podcast. Mr. Buttery Biscuits. Yes, dude. Yes, it's not a haters pod. Look, the SEC had their time. They had their chance. All they had to do was shut everybody up by winning these games. They didn't. I don't care about your quarterback, Georgia. They dog walked FSU last year for not having their quarterback and running up the score and all that stuff. So you don't get an excuse. That is some unfortunate karma that came all the way back around to Georgia. Because everybody's like, oh, it doesn't matter. We all showed up. We showed out. We played the game, this and that. And now they didn't. That is just a weird turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that Georgia, I mean, it's probably been talked about before, but Georgia did not have their quarterback. But FSU didn't have their quarterback last year either. So, and then turns out at the end of this year, I'm not a hater. Not a hater. I'm a football purist. I want football to be fair. I want the games to be played on the field like they should have been, just like Michigan played Alabama, just like who played South Carolina. Who was that? Can't remember who played South Carolina. Oh, Illinois. Illinois played South Carolina. So not a hater. Can confirm, not a hater. But anyways, we get the opening kickoff return. So we get 17 points in a matter of 54 seconds. You know, I got my little notebook here. I always take notes during the games. Sometimes they're out of order, so just bear with me. So I like to, if you ever watch the show, I like to take notes and I like to have slides. So we're gonna have some stuff here in a minute. But anyways, lots of family shots during the game. Lots of family pictures of Riley Leonard's parents and the kicker's parents from Notre Dame. I don't know what that was all about, but there was a lot of shots of them, so shout out them. The top 4 teams lost, obviously. Everybody knows that. But anyway, so then we get, of course, in the third quarter, which we got 20-10 here. That dude, I swear, when this guy is on the field for Georgia, Cash Jones, they're throwing him the ball. They're throwing him the ball. So he gets his touchdown. So we're thinking, okay, everybody, we got ourselves a ball game here. Got ourselves a ball game at 20-10. Well, here comes Jeter again, fourth quarter. Boom, field goal, game. Oh. Shit. A real purist would be harping on Army not being in the playoffs. You mentioned it once and only the back of me bringing it up. Dude. Dude, you're right. Put Army in. They would have been better than Tennessee, I bet. I bet you they would have been better than Tennessee. Tom Brady was robbed out of a Pro Bowl. Dude, Tom Brady. Oh, how about old Patty Mahomes? I know Game On's going to be talking about that tomorrow. I know Game On's going to be talking about that. Yes. Go follow Game On Rumble. Absolute electric factory over there. Every morning. Every morning. And then you can follow us in the evening. At night, East Coast, when everybody in my house is asleep. So, anyways, Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. Cue the Ray Charles. Um, but yeah. So I'm telling you, man, this absolute electric factory of a game. Like this was big boy football from the get go. We knew both of these defenses were going to be physical. Notre Dame was flying around. Actually, I might be Saturday morning early, 7:30. I might be. I might be there. I could. I will. I'll send you a message. But yes, then we can yell about this game. It'll be spectacular. Um, so the this game was big boy football. I mean, kudos to Notre Dame. Kudos to Marcus Freeman. Absolute gem of a coaching job. I forgot Al Golden. If I forgot Al Golden was he's a defensive coordinator for Notre Dame, I think, and he was the coach I think at Temple for a while. So this defense, man, for Notre Dame was flying around. We knew that. I mean, all these teams that are left, are just solid defensively. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's awesome. I love defensive football. So go ahead and bet your under before it goes down for the next Penn State versus Notre Dame game. That's hilarious. Both of those teams, northern teams, used to playing in absolute cold elements, are going to be playing in Miami at the Orange Bowl. So but yeah, all the top 4 teams. I mean, people are going to be asking, do you want the bye? Do you want the bye? I don't know. But so we had oh, yes, we got some good stuff. I picked out some tweets and I fired off some tweets or posts or whatever you want to call it. But in the fourth quarter, we had the Riley Leonard hurdle. There's not much going on over here on this part of the screen where you just had the one field goal. So second quarter, third quarter, that was it. First quarter, fourth quarter, absolute crickets. But that's okay because I love watching defensive football. We know Notre Dame loves to run man coverage. It was interesting to see if Gunnar Stockton was going to be able to recognize and exploit that. You know what I'm saying? Because a young quarterback coming in there and Notre Dame was coming in hot, blitzing. I mean, when you're blitzing, usually a lot of times running man coverage, but not a lot of times. But you're absolutely saying we want this. You saw it with Penn State and Boise State. They wanted Maddox Matson to beat them, and you saw it with this right here. So at least Gunnar, what's his face, didn't get his head kicked in today once. Would love to have seen how the buys would have done this year if the seeding. Well, I mean, that's a good point. They're going to have to. I'm about a biggest believer as you'll ever find of Arizona State belonging, Boise State belonging, Indiana belonging. Like all these teams earned their way in, and it was proven right because all the other teams they said should have been in lost. So they have nothing to stand on. So they got it right. I believe they got it right. They're going to have to fix the seeding, and they're going to have to fix the home games. But every single team lost that had the bye, which is crazy. All the top 4 seeds. So I would say that most of the quarterfinal games outside of the Ohio State-Oregon game they were entertaining. This game was pretty good. It was physical. Arizona State, Texas was absolutely electric. And Boise State, Penn State was pretty good. So all champions go through the South. Texas upset, or is it really an upset? Hey, if you wanted Day was being fired, he was. But here's the question: is this the long con from Michigan? Stay with me here. Long con for Michigan beating Ohio State, so they'd get mad, go on a run. Then they would have to keep Ryan Day forever because if they make it to the finals, Ryan Day is going to sign an extension. So was this the long con from Michigan? People are saying. But I don't know. So what? You've got number 5 Texas, number 8 Ohio State, number 7 Penn State, right? And number 7 Notre Dame, number 10 Penn State. Wow, look at that, guys. March Madness, huh? Should have let the Cougs in. Dude, you guys just hired the South Dakota State guy. Good for him. No, well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, dude. They got no teams left. All they have is the boneless wing Texas team. SEC needed the Big 12. That's what I'm saying. I said that earlier. Texas hasn't even been able to pay their yearly membership fee yet. They're not even. They haven't even cut the check to be in yet. They can't even use their insurance as a member, as an employee of the SEC yet, because it hasn't been 90 days. So, buttery biscuit. I love it. Put them in. Expand it to 16. I'm kidding. But yeah, in the fourth quarter, we had that crazy muddle huddle. We had where Kirby Smart's just pissing down his pants and moaning after the game. He's like, my rules experts told us that we couldn't. You can't do that. And then I saw somebody notes apped him and said, actually, the center never went over the ball, so that when they ran 11 people off and ran them on, the center never approached the ball, so it was never live. So they could do that. So nice try. Find another one. But that was a cool play. Then they got him to jump off sides, and then they threw the bomb, and then that's when they kind of went on that nice little drive there. But but yeah, shout out to Marcus Freeman. He was pretty good. And then we had that stupid pass interference. Where the ball was terribly underthrown in the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden the flag comes out for the SEC, and you're like, oh shoot, here it goes. I'll show you a meme here in a minute, but anyways, I'm going to roast. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't miss that. I can't miss. Let me on, dude. Let me on for that. Oh my god, I have so many memes. Just hold on, let me get to them here in a second. They can't expand the playoff. Rest the SEC would be exposed when anyone. They can't keep letting these teams play other teams, man. But hypothetically, there are. Dude, go ahead, buttery biscuits. This is great. I love this. So, anyways, good job. This was fun. I mean, stat wise, the Gunnar Stockton guy didn't actually play that bad. Riley Leonard, his legs, that's what did it in. That guy, Jeremiah Love, got hurt. That sucked. We didn't really get to see him play, but ETN, I needed him to get to 60 rushing yards, but he was a coward and didn't. I had the under like 73 different ways. I went all the way up with it, and then I came all the way back down with the under. I bet it like 40 times. And I also bet over Riley Leonard's rushing yards. So that was awesome. That flip was awesome. I got some stuff we're going to go over here in a second. I'll tell you what, though. This guy right here, Faison, is a baller. Absolute baller. So the punter for Notre Dame had a pretty good game. Shout out to that kicker, dude. Jeter, telling you. Shout out to that kicker. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the statistical. I do want to look at the team stuff. I mean, this thing was dead even. Look at that. Notre Dame threw for 90 yards and won the game. That whole minute, that whole half into the half, beginning of the half is what screwed everything up for Georgia. That was hilarious. But everything else, pretty much straight down total yards, dead even. Total plays, exactly the same. Average game per play, right around the same. I mean, 2 fumbles lost was huge for Georgia. They had that one where they were marching down, and then they had the strip sack at the end of the half. Those were costly. And in a game where it's a defensive battle, you're in trouble if you don't get that correct. But anyways, 4 sacks for Notre Dame. Revamped that number. What's that guy? Number 44, Tua Tuapo or whatever his name was. Phenomenal. Notre Dame's got some dogs. So, anyways, all right. Let's go to some of the more fun stuff here. This is great. This is great. Buttery biscuits, you're going wild down there, dude. I love it. Yeah. So there's more sports than football. Wait till, oh my gosh, softball. What are you talking about? Now SEC gets the softball from Oklahoma. I get it. I got it. I know they're gonna need all those other sports, man. They're gonna need them badly. Oh, here goes Duke on a return. Let's go. Cover the spread. What? What's too much fact? What's too much fact for Rumble? All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We were just firing off tweets. This is Parker Jones right here. That poor guy is going to get so roasted. Parker Jones looking for the bus after the game. Cue the John Travolta looking for everybody. Carson Beck, clearly not a hat guy, but this right here, ladies and gentlemen, was the star of the show. Look at this. We got ourselves a live in action chain gang 6-inch. Pull out the measuring tape. Get the note card out. Where's Gene Steratore when you need it? Dude, yes. Josh is back. Let's go. Missed you, man. We got a real live chain gang moment, dude. These people in the NFL are trying to take the chain gang from us, and it's stupid. Was this not awesome? It was a 4th down. Notre Dame had the football. It was right up on the yellow line. Right up on it. Okay? Right up on the yellow line. Guess what? They had to trot the chain gang out there, the most unathletic people you've ever seen in your life. Okay? And then they do this. They pull the chain out, boom, stick it in the ground short. Everybody goes nuts. If we got a digital chain gang, this is BS, man. So, shout out chain gang. That was good for the soul, everybody. That was good for the soul. They didn't cheat, dude. Dude, is Big Cat watching? He might be. They've been stealing our stuff. They stole our injury report. The Pardon My Take guys caught them red-handed. They did an injury report for their podcast. We used to do that. They stole our stuff. Absolute garbage. They didn't cheat, dude. They didn't cheat. Oh, yes. Josh, you go ahead, man. Go ahead. This is the time to do it. We got nothing but time here. I'm just going to be going through memes I made. That Notre Dame Georgia game was phenomenal. All right, here we go. I started making memes, ladies and gentlemen. So this was after the phantom pass interference. There it is. Here we go. F it. An SEC team that's losing down there somewhere. That's what they do, the old Patrick Mahomes meme where they used to say, F it, Tyreek Hill's down there somewhere. That was right after they threw that stupid flag for, I guess if you want to call it pass interference, but that ball was so underthrown. There we go. Carson Beck, I'm going to get to that. I got some bookmarks. I want to show that. Riley Leonard, also not a hat guy. This was one of my You got to be a sick person if you're enjoying the SEC getting torched right now. And then you throw Kevin Durant. Oh, I feel like such a douche laughing at these because we made them, but still, I just laugh, but hilarious. And then we got a few more up here. Notre Dame would have lost that game with Carson Beck, by the way, also. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Here's another. Hypothetically, the SEC went 3-0 because that's what everybody was saying. Hypothetically, on a neutral field, well, this team would be favored. Great. Good for you. Georgia had the number 1 seed. Anakin Skywalker's asking. Or number 1 strength of schedule. So they easily made the semifinals, right? They made it to the Final Four, right? Dude, we're getting ready to get to that. That guy, Josh, you and I both know, man. Coach Elliott or Coach Jones I don't know what would have happened. I don't know what would happen. So, and then the final one is Notre Dame saved college football, SEC Thanos face. Iron Man, final snap, saved college football from the SEC by vanquishing them to the Shadow Realm with a snap of his fingers. So, why is Army not in the semifinals? Oh, come on, dude. Notre Dame beat Army, so we could have had a rematch. So there we go. Go check out our episode with Hubs. He's awesome. Pro golfer. We're going to try to do some more of those this golf season. So this is what I was talking about. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is key. This is key. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Does the bye week, does it hurt the playoffs? I don't think these kids are used to having that much time off. Like, it's crazy because the NFL guys are kind of used to it. Like, that's a different animal. But these college kids with all this extra time, I don't think they're used to it. That's a good point. Yeah, they can win it all. Do you trust Riley Leonard or do you trust Drew Ayler? That's the question. Dude, stop it. Who cares about Ole Miss? And Lane Kiffin was pretty funny. So here we go. Look at Riley Leonard. This is what I was talking about. Hat swag, guys. Hat swag. Riley Leonard after the game. Right after the game, somebody handed him this Notre Dame football helmet Under Armour hat. And shout out to the message. That's awesome. Look, I love that guy. He gets up there and speaks his truth. Love it. But also, somebody's got to get this man a better hat. This guy's got to get a better hat. So after the game, he goes back to a different hat. Somebody told him, "Hey, buddy, you can't wear the golden football hat. You got it. You're looking a little rough up there." So somebody fixed it, took care of their boy. Nice job, Notre Dame, whoever that was. Secondly, this play right here was freaking phenomenal. I mean, this is your I'm assuming they're going to do a college football MVP award, playoff MVP. So there's your award picture right there, landing on his neck. Boom. Awesome. Love that. And then, okay, Carson Beck, this is what I was alluding to earlier, also not a hat guy. What is with these quarterbacks not knowing how to wear a hat? I mean, what is this? Tuck your hair in back there, dude. What is going on? What is going on with this? Come on. Electric right here. Notre Dame, like we talked about earlier, just absolutely ripping the hearts out of Georgia, scoring 17 points in a matter of 54 seconds. And this was the cherry on top. This is when everybody's like, uh-oh, SEC, out of here. I am not as biased. I'm not biased. I want truth. I want good football played on the field, not in a freaking Vegas high riser or boardroom. So the awkward hand mic moment with the reporter and the dude, always, every time, man. They wouldn't even let Will Howard on the platform yesterday. They wouldn't even let him up there. So I don't know, man. That's what I put up there. I'm sitting here. I went, okay, so we've got, can you really trust a guy named Riley? Can you trust a guy named Quinn? Can you trust a guy named Riley? Can you trust a guy named Drew? Can you trust a guy named Will? That might be the most uninteresting list of names of quarterbacks we've ever seen. That's true. Those quarterbacks. Isn't it ironic that Riley Leonard's playing in the semifinals and Duke just got beat by 40? That's ironic. They would put him back to back. That's some weird stuff. Those QBs must be Kong. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. That's okay. Yeah, you're right, Will. You can trust the guy named. So is that where you're putting your money on? Are you doing the name game? Dude, Josh, I know you loved you some Cam Scatterboo, dude. I know you loved you some Cam Scatterboo. That game was freaking awesome. Game was awesome. Okay. This guy. Oh no. This guy. This poor dude, ladies and gentlemen. He's got his buddy with the mullet right there, looking like, I don't know, looking like a young Randy Travis back there. Oh my God, his name's Briley. Oh my gosh. But this guy right here with the haircut, gonna be a rough day for this dude. Because I think, here's the pass interference I was talking about. I don't know, man. Josh, opinion, Will, opinion, Buttery Biscuits, opinion. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They were both still running, right? They were both step for step. I don't know. But I was bookmarking these things as I was going. I mean, I guess that's pass interference, but just this. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. Here it is. Dude, this poor kid, man, I'm telling you, they might not let this kid on campus. He may not be able to. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He didn't look back. But still, like, it happened so fast. I'm like, how can you call it pass interference? The ball was so. I'll pull him after the pot is okay. But yes, this dude right here, man, this guy, he's gonna be booted out. Look at the ref selling it. Look at the ref selling it. He's doing his best Pat Mahomes right there. This poor kid. just gets bodied. At least he didn't get knocked over by the ref. Oh, transfer. I don't know where he's going, man. His face is plastered all over everything. Dude, that's what, yeah, Scadaboo. Oh, my gosh, dude. Not only did he run, he did he threw a touchdown, caught a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion. Like, he was just cooking. And Texas has one of the best, might be the best defense in the country. Love this. All in on Notre Dame because you have a 1,200 ticket. Win it all. Oh, my. What did you put on that? Did you put at least a honey bun? Even if it's 50, that's going to be huge. Let's go Irish then. Irish is technically ACC though. That's what people are sitting here dunking on Notre Dame and all that nonsense. Oh gosh, I bookmarked another one. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Oh, forgot about this. This was a great comment by Eric. It says nothing to do with the game, but this made me laugh hysterically. This dude won the laying down championship by lying down for 60 hours straight. Eric said he's lucky they didn't hold this during Super Wild Card Weekend. Dude, 60 hours laying down? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? They never, I guess they never understood what coming home from Christmas break was and playing COD or playing Halo with the boys whenever you were home for college break. Come on. Oh. Hey, that's still going to be a lot of money, dude. That's a good money. Dude. Oregon. They look small out there, did they not? Did they not look small? I don't know, dude. That number 4 for Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, it didn't matter what was going on. Did not matter at all. That number 4, Jeremiah Smith, was going to do whatever he wanted. It didn't matter if they had him double team, triple team. Didn't matter. Oh, they're showing that junk again on ESPN. This poor kid, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. Scrooge McDuck. What article is this? But that's all the bookmarks I had. That's it. That was a lot of fun. Let's go through the memes one more time. I like the memes. Oh my gosh. All right. That's all I got. Man, that dude's the number 1 pick across all boards. It doesn't matter. That dude's number 1 at all costs. Does not matter. He's crazy, man. All right. That was fun. Okay. I don't have much more. This is a lot of fun. We got people watching on Facebook, on Rumble. So we got quite a few tuning in there. So, but anyways, I'm done. I don't really have much more, but I'll tell you what. Whoops. I had a blast doing this. That was fun. Go through these memes one more time for everybody who's just tuning in. Let's do it one more time. Look at that. Here we go. Here's more memes. Hey, dude. So glad to see DJ Smith back there. So much glad. We're so glad to see him back there. That guy deserves it, man. They're gonna get it. That I'll never forget when Mario told me, he goes, man, that dude had one of or the best hands as far as a linebacker goes that he's ever seen. Like trying to get your hands on him was crazy. So that dude was a freak. Love DJ. DJ was a good dude. He got screwed in the pros too, man. He got hurt, and then that was kind of the end of it. He had a pretty bad knee injury. He was starting for the Packers, man. Guy's awesome. Yeah, you can join Rumble over there, Buttery Biscuits. He's got gifted memberships. So I love this, that you're so committed to Army. Love it. Here we go. Notre Dame, one more time. This is the guy that keeps yelling at us because he says our memes stink. Because we don't know how to use Photoshop, because I just keep pasting pictures. Dude, he was something, man. Couldn't get your hands on him. You had to block him. You know. So, that's it. But, well, this has been a lot of fun, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I just wanted to get on here, go over some memes. Dude, golf's coming back. I already did my little golf. I'm actually cashing it. Golf is back. Willie's Outdoors. What's up? So, anyways, check us out. Yes, we're sick because hey, BMO's here. Dude, check it. Dude, we're on a generational run right here, man. Generational run, BMO. Here we go. I'm telling you, dude. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hypotheticals, guys. Hypotheticals. Last one. Gotta be a sick. That one kills me. That one kills me. And then, of course, the beauty. Absolute beauty. But Chain Gang, thank you. We needed that as a country. We needed to unify around the Chain Gang so that we could say, you know what? That was awesome. That was awesome. So I didn't put X on delay. I didn't know, dude. Sometimes when I get ready for the show, can we all agree that Ohio State can't win this? I can't take a whole offseason in Portnoy claiming that Michigan's actual bad. We're asking a lot of Texas. I'm telling you right now, if Texas doesn't do something offensively other than just throw go routes and go balls and 9 routes, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. So, what was your record against SEC teams you played at App State? Serious, not trolling. We played LSU twice. We lost to LSU twice. Played NC State. Played Kansas my freshman year. Josh remembers that. Played Michigan. So we did Kansas, LSU, NC State, Michigan, ECU, LSU. So, dude, I've been an SEC supervillain since I have no allegiances to any school. App State is my school, dude. App State is my school. So I don't have allegiances. I want to see good football. I want to see it decided on the field. I think Notre Dame's the best. I think Notre Dame's the best. Trendon Holiday. Holy cow, how long ago was that? 2005. Trendon Holiday was there. I think Jamarcus Russell was there in 2000. Was it 2005? I did play against Aqib Talib. I know that at Kansas. That dude was a freak. He did everything for them. Played against Aqib Talib. So, dude, Travis Hunter. I hope that guy's good for his sake. I hope that guy's good. He needs it after all that stuff he's getting himself in with his girlfriend. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, he agrees with you, Will. So, B. McCormick, you are the GOAT, dude. You are the GOAT. Thank you, dude. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm tired and I want to get up. Yeah, we played them in 05. We played LSU in 05. So I don't know when that class was. I can't remember who was at LSU. But we played him the second time. I can't remember. I pulled my hamstring. I know that. But LSU was the cause of you being. No, LSU had nothing to do with it. We were supposed to play a night game, but it got canceled because there was a hurricane coming. We were going to play. We were the Natty champions, and they were the national championships. Both of us coming off of it. Sportsbook need to put on with Travis to have a girlfriend by draft. Yes, dude. That'd be a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an absolute ball. This has been the Sugar Bowl recap with memes and all other kinds of nonsense. Thank you to everybody for being in the chat. You guys are awesome. It's always fun whenever people hop in there. And I'm gonna get out of here. And yeah, I think it was. I'm pretty sure. Somebody Google that. Somebody Google that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me do one more thing. Let me get this out of here. Stop that. Stop that. This was great. Check out our podcast, obviously. anywhere you get your podcasts. Check it out. Check it out. What's that old Joe Montana? Does anybody watch the new Hoppy? Anybody watch the new Happy Gilmore? Is that out yet? Hey, that's true. Was Brock Purdy even born yet? Is the question. For the podcast's sake, why is Army not in the playoffs? Man, I don't know. I would have put him in there. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a lot of fun. Will, Buttery Biscuits, B. McCormick, BMO, everybody for hopping in here. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for paying attention to the memes. Spectacular. Everybody. We'll be back. Dude, I'm telling, was he there? Was Jamarcus Russell there? But check out the podcast. New episodes out now. Here's when we do our live show, full version. I do a lot of sometimes I do a lot of just solo stuff at night, but anyways, check out podcasts here. Follow us on social medias. People are yelling at us on TikTok about everything. The old joke where, hey, why do let these idiots have a podcast? So got a lot of those. That's right. Let's go be McCormick. Don't be afraid. All right. See you later. Have a nice weekend. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see.